Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Allow your breathing to slow and deepen, and imagine the world around you gently fading away until it is just you, your heart, and a presence of warmth and comfort that fills the space within and around your body. With every inhale, invite that warmth into your mind, letting it flow from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. With every exhale, allow tension, fear, worry, and any sense of heaviness to drift away. In this moment, you've entered a safe sanctuary, a sacred space created just for you, a place where negativity has no power and where only peace, compassion, and healing are welcome. Hold that feeling close as we journey together, remembering that true protection and liberation always begin within. So much of life passes by quietly. Days become routines, routines become years, and in that flow we sometimes pick up burdens that were never meant for us. Maybe it was a careless word from someone, a moment of envy, unresolved conflict, or even the silent weight of being misunderstood. Sometimes the world sends us shadows, in the form of gossip or judgment, harmful energy, jealousy, or intent that presses against our happiness. Maybe you've sensed these shadows in moments of deep doubt, when your plans seemed blocked, your relationships strained without clear reason, or you were weighed down by a fatigue that rest could not fix. We may not see these forces, yet their presence is as real as the air we breathe. At times we internalize negativity, a harsh comment, a memory from the past, the resentment of others, or the anxious feeling that what we build could be quietly undermined. You may wonder, why do things go wrong without reason? Why does hope sometimes fade, even when we strive and pray? But here is a gentle truth. You are not a prisoner of invisible chains. Every shadow can be dispelled. No curse, spell, envy, or dark energy can have the final word over your life. The power within you and around you is far greater than anything that may rise up against you. With each breath, remind yourself, you are not alone. In this very moment, you are accompanied by a loving presence, call it God, the divine light, or the breath of pure compassion. This light welcomes your fears, your needs, your struggles without judgment, and offers you the promise of renewal. Let us begin softly with a gentle invocation. Feel in your heart that desire to heal and to be whole. Whisper silently, I open myself to protection that is unbreakable, to peace that endures, to freedom from all harm, from all envy, from any shadow that tries to follow me. With each word, with each thought, envision yourself wrapped in a gentle cocoon of light, stronger than iron, yet softer than the calmest breeze on a summer morning. This is a light that comes not from outside, but rises within you, drawn from the deep well of hope, faith, and loving intention. Now gently bring to mind anything in your life that has felt heavy, those moments of discouragement, the persistent worries, the stings of gossip or misunderstanding, the silent burdens you have carried so long that you almost forgot their weight. Imagine placing them gently into the hands of this loving presence. Know that you no longer have to bear these alone. Let us invite divine strength to surround us. Whisper in your heart, I ask for the strength that is gentler than force, yet firmer than stone. Let me be clothed in faith, wrapped in integrity, and carried forward by hope. May no ill wish stick to me. May all envy be turned to opportunity. May every curse or negative word dissolve before it finds a home in my mind, my health, or my destiny. Imagine now that you are being gently clothed in invisible armor, piece by piece. First, there is the garment of unwavering truth. It covers you, shielding you from the confusion or deception that others may weave. Then comes the robe of inner goodness, a shield made not of arrogance, but gentle righteousness, unassailable because it is rooted in kindness. In your hands you are given a shield woven of faith and trust, so broad and bright that no dart, no rumor, no shadow can pass through. See now atop your head, a helm of clarity and peace protecting your thoughts, guarding you from anxiety, shielding your mind from spirals of doubt. Inwardly, hold a gentle sword made not to harm, but to part the darkness. This sword is wisdom, discernment, the quiet knowing that no force has the right to bind you or mute your soul. You are wholly clothed and protected. Every cell of your body is now filled with quiet confidence, every heartbeat a testament to resilience that can never be taken from you. Take a slow, calming breath. Whisper within. Any force, spoken or unspoken, intended or accidental, sent against me with malice, envy, or bitterness is powerless here. Shoulders relax, the weight begins to lighten. Every curse, every shadow, every ill wish is now returned to the emptiness from which it came, transformed into stillness, harmless and gone. None of these things define you, not today, not ever. Now bring to mind the people in your life, friends, family, colleagues, and even those who may have wished you harm, knowingly or unknowingly. Bless them. Picture each one surrounded by soft light, free from their own shadows of resentment and pain. Say silently, "May those who have wished me harm find healing for their own wounds. I am free, and so are they." Invite forgiveness to flow like water through your heart. You are not defined by past harm. You're not chained by the mistakes of others, or even by your own missteps. From this day forward, you walk lighter. All anger and bitterness, all memory of unfairness is washed away by streams of mercy. Your story is not one of victimhood, but of gentle power of ever-new beginnings. Breathe deeply. Imagine your home, your loved ones, your workspace, every place you go, being surrounded by that same luminous shield. Picture soft light at the windows, a gentle radiance over each doorway, an embrace of warmth that allows only kindness to enter. Where there once was agitation or discord, peace settles. Where there was absence, abundance returns. Where relationships were strained by negativity, trust and love quietly begin to grow again. Recall moments when your plans have stalled or seemed to shatter. Imagine now a breeze, warm and fragrant, dissolving every unseen barrier. Old disappointments begin to lift, making way for new possibility and inspiration. Declare softly, "I release any limitation, curse or hindrance that may have haunted my life or my lineage, spoken or unspoken, conscious or hidden. I accept only blessings, only growth, only what aligns with the highest good." Turn now inward, to the gentle assurance that flows from your core. Whisper, "No word spoken against me can thrive. No spell or manipulation has authority here. What is meant for me cannot be stolen, delayed or blocked by envy or competition, for the path I walk is made clear by grace, not by luck. The light within me is both shield and compass. It shows me where to step and protects me from straying where shadows dwell. Allow yourself a moment to just be. Listen for the quiet pulse of calm that threads through your thoughts and body. In this silence, you realize that no darkness is forever. The dawn always comes. However heavy the night, you are always destined to wake and rise anew. Gently call to mind any area of your life, health, career, dreams, finances, relationships, where you have felt tension, stagnation, or unseen opposition. Place them gently, one by one, into the care of the loving presence that surrounds you now. Whisper, "May all that blocks my peace melt away. May all that undermines my joy dissolve. Where confusion once ruled, let clarity reign. Where lack once was, let prosperity be restored." Picture every bond of despair, fear, jealousy, or limitation quietly dissolving, as ice beneath the spring sun. What remains is you, whole, free, radiant. Every lingering anxiety dissipates. Even vicious rumors and the weight of gossip lose their power, replaced by a calm certainty. Only what is pure, loving, and useful may dwell with me. Extend your blessing outward now. Visualize others in need of this protection, those you know and those you do not. Send them this same gentle armor, the same liberation, so that no one must live beneath the weight of fear or malice. Whisper, "Together we are stronger." When we join in prayer, even quietly, the light multiplies. No shadow stands a chance. Invite the wisdom and guidance of a new day to rise within you. Allow yourself to trust, even if only for this moment, that the path will be revealed, that answers will come, and that you are always guided and never abandoned. Feel now an immense gratitude beginning to bloom in your chest. Gratitude not only for this release, but for every lesson learned, every stone overcome, every turning point that has brought you here, wiser, more compassionate, more certain of your value than ever before. Rest here, aware that what you have received today can be renewed as often as you wish. This protection is not a fleeting moment. It is a sanctuary within you, waiting whenever you need it. Whisper to yourself whenever fear, envy, or opposition reappear. My spirit is sovereign and unshakable. The protection around me cannot be breached by any darkness, no matter how persistent. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Feel the vitality of being alive, how even in moments of uncertainty, you are never powerless. Every new dawn is an invitation to begin again, to forgive again, to rise stronger, more loving, and more unbreakable. If at any moment you feel the darkness gathering or a burden growing heavy, remember this space. Return to these words. Reclaim your center. Each time you do, the shadows lose strength, and the light grows more certain, more enduring, more familiar. The world around you may shift and swirl, but your inner sanctuary is unmovable, filled with light, with hope, and with the quiet assurance that no negativity has the right to rule here. As you slowly prepare to return to your day, let your heart remain calm and open. Move forward not in fear or vigilance, but in quiet trust. You are wrapped in peace and kindness. You influence the world by your calmness, by your refusal to perpetuate hurt, by your simple, steadfast act of choosing love over fear, peace over conflict, understanding over judgment. Know that you are supported, invisible arms around your shoulders, unseen hands clearing your path, silent encouragement whispering you onward. Blessings flow to you and through you, and any harm sent your way is instantly healed and transformed, unable to take root. Each day is a new beginning, each sunrise a gentle promise that whatever was broken or wounded can be made whole. Carry your light confidently, guard it with gentleness, share it with kindness, and never doubt its power to transform both you and the world. You were born to live unburdened. You are free from the past, free from negativity, free from the prison of fear. Every word, every thought, every prayer plants new seeds. Watch as kindness returns to you multiplied, as opportunities unfold, as even the most persistent clouds part before you. Thank you for allowing me to guide you in this journey. My hope is that the peace and protection you have found here take root and blossom, carrying you through every challenge, every joy, every quiet moment of your days ahead. When others see the radiance in your eyes, may they too be inspired to seek peace, to lay down burdens, to believe in the possibility of gentle transformation. Let this serenity linger in your heart for the moments and hours to come. Remember, you are always bigger than your circumstances, always loved beyond measure, always able to begin anew. Take your time now, open your eyes softly when you are ready, and welcome the next steps of your day with a calm, strong, and grateful spirit. Now let your attention gently drift to the people you encounter in your daily life, those you cherish, and even those you rarely see but who, in some way, cross your path. Picture their faces one by one, without judgment or expectation. Let the feelings that arise be simple observation, not reaction. Imagine every person is surrounded by circles of light, each one unique and bright, creating a web of gentle energy that connects every soul on this journey. You notice that when your own spirit shines, even in silence it becomes a beacon by which others find hope, encouragement, or simply a moment of ease. This is the power of inner transformation. The effect it has radiates far beyond the borders of your life. Consider now the possibility that every act of forgiveness, every release of a burden, every prayer for protection not only changes something within you, but gently ripples out into your surroundings. Imagine the people who may still carry the sharpness of envy or misunderstanding toward you, or who might unknowingly project fear, criticism, or doubt into your path. Instead of shrinking from these energies, picture them as simply lost, searching for light. And you, by remaining calm and whole, offer that light just by being. With a soft intention, wish for their hearts to find peace, for their confusion to lift, for their own wounds to heal, so that their need to harm others quietly dissolves. Doing this, you build bridges of compassion even where you once imagined only walls. Allow yourself now to become aware of nature's wisdom. Hear in your mind's ear the sound of water flowing over stones, the subtle wind in the trees, the gentle rhythm of rain on the earth. Everything in nature moves at its own pace, cycles endlessly between growth and rest, never rushing, never resisting the seasons of change. Just as rivers clear themselves through movement, so can you. Trust that the flow of your life will guide away all that is unnecessary, all that is foreign to your peace, if you allow space for release and renewal. Imagine each breath as a gentle current, taking away sadness, disappointment, and unhelpful patterns, bringing instead a sense of unbreakable belonging and continuous rebirth. Recall moments when you felt misunderstood, unseen, or alone. Honor the feelings without clinging to them. In this safe space, affirm that you are never truly alone. There are unseen forces, gentle presences, and even ancestors whose kindness surrounds you, rooting for your healing and growth. Imagine a council of loving presences, surrounding you in a circle, smiling and nodding, assuring you that it is safe to let go and to trust in a higher unfolding. Every morning, picture yourself rising with a golden light. Before your feet touch the floor, invite peace to enter your life again. Let this become a sacred habit, to ground yourself, to dress mentally and emotionally with the armor of calm and the cloak of compassion. With this daily intention, declare silently, "Nothing that is not meant for my highest good may enter my life. All negativity approaching my sphere is gently diverted, neutralized by the love and confidence I carry." Throughout your day, if you sense the presence of negative energy, if old fears resurface or voices of discouragement, pause, breathe, and remember this sanctuary. Speak within. Shadows have no home here. I reclaim my ground. I choose once again to be an agent of peace, healing, and quiet strength. See yourself carrying a quiet confidence, an unspoken kindness that confounds and dissolves ill will wherever you go. When doubts or anxieties become persistent, imagine gathering them in your hands as dry leaves in autumn. One by one, drop them into a clear, flowing stream. Watch as the current sweeps them away, effortlessly and entirely. Know that with each release, something lighter and more truthful grows in its place, a seed of hope, resilience, and possibility. Allow a vision to form of your life as a tranquil garden. Some areas are lush and blooming, others quiet, green and restful, and some still show the bare earth of new beginnings. You are the loving caretaker of this garden. You pull weeds, old habits, resentments, the entanglements of other people's jealousies, and in their place you plant something good: tenderness, gratitude, gentle boundaries, and faith. There will always be seasons of drought and rain, but the protection around you, the care you bring, ensures the garden always recovers, always blooms again. Remember, protection is not a one-time event, but a daily tuning. A single candle must be relit again and again, yet its fire has no less power. Each evening, before you close your eyes, imagine a gentle light enveloping your bed, your window, your home. Whisper a quiet gratitude for all the days you survived, all the lessons learned, the sorrows overcome, and the blessings still invisible but already on their way. Make peace with the truth that you do not have to defend yourself against every word or energy sent your way. The real shield is your serenity, your ability to respond from a quiet place of trust and understanding that harm wished upon you cannot flourish unless you invite it to stay. With every decision to release and forgive, the roots of negativity, old and new, become weaker, fading into nothingness. You are stronger than you know. There will be seasons in your life when trials return, when criticism bites, or when rumor clouds your path. Remember then these words and this energy. Recall how you have been here before, and how you rose again and again, carried each time by invisible hands you learned to trust. The more you practice this release, the more your presence becomes saturated with calm that cannot be shaken by external storms. Visualize now your personal and professional life leafy with growth and possibility. See yourself moving confidently through workplaces, social settings, and intimate circles, untouched by gossip, shielded from envy, quietly transforming every negative gaze or word by your refusal to engage in their drama. You pass through, always rooted in clarity and kindness, like a gentle current that clears the air wherever you go. If you ever find yourself reliving old stories of injustice, betrayal, or failure, Pause and gently thank those memories for their lessons, then imagine them dissolving in rays of violet light, neutralized and sent back to universal love, never to haunt or define you again. Affirm, that was then, this is now. I am no longer the person who must carry those wounds. Every new breath writes a new story. Allow yourself to feel pride, not the harsh pride of ego, but the quiet pride of a survivor, of someone who continues to choose peace and courage even when challenged. Recognize that in choosing to heal, in releasing others and yourself from past offenses, you heal not only your own life, but the stories of those who came before and after. You become a link in a chain of healing, turning curses to blessings, unlucky patterns to opportunities, and stagnant energy to vital flow. In moments of doubt, imagine your heart as a lantern. Within it burns a steady flame, a soft and unwavering light that grows brighter every time you trust in your path and your protection. This lantern guides you through unknowns and shows others the way, even those who try to send harm your way. Your light is never diminished by sharing, only strengthened. Let the words, intentions, and prayer shared here become a subtle but unshakable force in your life. Imagine that as days go by, your intuition sharpens, your boundaries become softer but firmer, your environment grows more harmonious, and you notice old patterns of negativity receding, replaced by opportunities, gentle encounters, and new creative possibilities. This is the promise and result of continuous spiritual upkeep, of tuning your energy each and every day. Offer a silent blessing to the world beyond yourself, a wish that all who suffer under the weight of curses, gossip, or envy may find release, peace, and support. Recognize that the world changes when hearts change. As more people choose compassion, as more release old grievances and claim their right to peace, the collective shadow grows weaker and the collective light stronger. Bring into your awareness now the power of choice, to choose each day, not to absorb what is not yours, not to participate in cycles of drama or retaliation, and to nurture that which is pure, loving, and whole in yourself and others. In choosing this, you break every hidden link to energies that sought to limit you. The spiritual landscape around you clears, and the air becomes fresh and breathable again. Now let gratitude deepen in your heart, until it becomes a gentle song, echoing softly through your life. Thank this moment, this process, and all the invisible forces and people, including yourself, who support your healing. Whisper or think silently. I am grateful for my resilience, my growth, my ability to change old stories. I am grateful for every new blessing, every hidden protection, even those I may never see or understand. I trust in the unfolding of good things. As you prepare to return to the flow of your day or night, know deeply that this state is always accessible. No matter the challenge, no matter how strong the winds of others' anger, envy, or judgment, your center of calm is always available. With practice, with love, with forgiveness, it grows deeper, wider, unbreakable. Love is the compass and the shield. Compassion is the force and the key. Freedom comes with every moment of letting go, with every breath of trust, with every act of choosing peace over reaction. This is the hidden magic we all carry, the ability to heal, protect, and create, simply by returning to our true center. Now let your awareness return gently to the present, to your body and your breath. Perhaps you feel lighter, softer, or more at ease. Perhaps there is still heaviness. Know that healing is a process, and each return to this practice makes it easier. Promise yourself to care for your spirit, to revisit these words as often as needed, to make your life a sanctuary where only blessing and possibility thrive. Carry this peace forward. May all you meet feel lighter for having crossed your path. Remain rooted, remain kind, remain true, always protected, always loved.